Problem solvers watching out for your health this morning. Insomnia can be one of the most frustrating things. You can't go to sleep. It can cause health problems. It can affect your personal life. It can affect your work. If you get 2 hours of sleep, you kind of stink at the office the next day, right? So a lot of people get frustrated. They turn to over-the-counter sleep aids to get some rest. So we wanted to find out what's the deal, because there's a new study by Consumer Reports that says that many people may be misusing those sleep aids. Gina Moore, a pharmacist at the CU Skaggs School of Pharmacy, a professor, really. You teach pharmacists how to properly dose this stuff out and how properly to advise people. Thank you so much for coming in.
Yeah, you
so
bet.
First and foremost, should we avoid sleep aids altogether?
Well, no. If you're over 65, stay away from the things that contain antihistamines.
Okay.
So essentially what we're talking about are things like Advil PM or Tylenol PM, Sominex,
Right.
NyQuil-Z. Basically, what's in them is Benadryl or diphenhydramine. So
if you're over 65, it can cause even bigger problems.
Absolutely. So in anyone, it's going to cause confusion, constipation, all the things that we really don't like. You know how you take a Benadryl, you feel loopy?
You feel crazy.
You feel crazy. And if you're older, not only do you have an increased risk of cognitive or memory loss, it can lead to dementia. If you're using it every day, there's studies and observational studies that suggest that it's going to increase your risk of dementia. No one wants that, right?
Right. So over 65, stay away from it altogether. Under 65, it's okay, but only on a limited basis.
Yep, only on an occasional basis. They really stop working. You could develop a tolerance to them, but an occasional use is okay. Like aches and pains, having trouble sleeping, it's okay on an occasional basis. More than probably 2 weeks, there may be something else going on. Need to talk with your doctor, understand if there's something else that you should be taking,
because sometimes
or another problem.
There's lifestyle changes that can actually have a bigger difference than these sleep aids.
Oh, sure. Right, yeah. And of course, there's...
Don't drink a cup of coffee right before bed.
Right.
That might be a bad idea.
Don't go run 5 miles.
Right.
So, yeah, try to go to sleep the same time every night. I mean, there's the good practical things to do, too.
Melatonin, you have some melatonin here, and everyone says, well, this is the natural sleep aid. I can use this every day. Is that the case?
What we if an older adult needs something to sleep that's over the counter, melatonin is a good alternative. A lot of the studies with melatonin are like jet lag kind of sleep disorders. But in an older adult, you want to stay away from the antihistamines, and melatonin can be a good choice.
Yeah, because if you can't take these, this might be your only option, right?
Yeah, there's some prescription options to talk with the doctor about, but again, over the counter, really limited choices, and melatonin is probably a choice, but again, talk to your doctor.
Yeah, very good information. I mean, it's because I know people who literally take this stuff every day because they have trouble sleeping. When do we know it's a problem and we should go talk to our doctor?
If you are having trouble sleeping for more than 2 weeks, there may be something else going on. And you shouldn't be taking these more than 2 weeks, right? Because you're going to get a lack of effectiveness and lead to confusion, daytime drowsiness, and it's even worse of a problem.
It kind of exasperates the problem, if you will.
Exactly.
Interesting. Well, thank you so much. Great information. I mean, we get up at 2 o'clock in the morning, so we hear on Good Day, we know all about having trouble going to sleep, and it's great ideas, great things to think about. So thank you for that, the input and the advice here. All right, let's get back over to Greg now. He's watching your weather.
We talk about sleep here in